Hello, everyone. Welcome to Afro Swag Media and Magazine. I hope everyone is doing well. Today, I have a special team. They're from PayPal. I will bring them to the camera right now so that they can introduce themselves. First, we have Tamera. Tamera, how are you?
Hello, good. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show. Can you please introduce yourself?
Of course. My name is Tamera Spurlock. I have been with PayPal for 20 plus years, 20 years and 3 months. Yeah, that's it. And I have been an Amplify co-lead for roughly 2 years.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And next we have Danny. Danny, welcome to the show. Can you please introduce
Hi.
yourself?
Absolutely. And again, thank you so much for having us on the show. So I am Danielle Hayden, but I prefer Danny. I've been with PayPal for a little over 15 years, currently in the executive escalations department. Yeah, and I love Amplify, all things Amplify.
Welcome to the show, Danny. And last but not the least, we have Andrea. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea Walker, and as it says, I've been with PayPal about 17 years, and I'm another one of the co-leads for Amplify Omaha here at PayPal.
Thank you, everyone. I'm very honored to have you. So tell me a little bit about Amplify by PayPal.
All right. I can
Anyone? Yes.
go ahead and start. Well, Amplify is most people know them as employee resource groups or ERGs. It's the employee resource group for Black employees at PayPal. And when we initially started, we had 5 focus areas. Our 5 focus areas was professional development, recruiting, cultural awareness, brand development, and community outreach. And Amplify, we started back in July of 2017. And how that happened is PayPal was beginning to form more affinity or ERG groups, and of course, a group for Black employees was a must. So when the news came out, the email came out about the launch of Amplify, we were, bouncing off the walls, so excited to be a part of this group. And we all jumped in at the chance to have our voices heard, and we immediately volunteered to join in and help lead this group for Black employees, and Amplify was formed.
Wow, that's amazing. So you mentioned Amplify offers like professional development, networking, membership opportunities to enrich the lives of your members. How many members do you currently have?
We are almost to 300 in the Omaha chapter. We have Amplify chapters globally, but as far as the Omaha chapter, and I would say we are the biggest, tooting our horn, but yeah, we've got members.
Wow, about 300 here in Omaha, Nebraska. So
Yes.
tell me, what is your experience like working for an organization just like PayPal? Anyone can go.
All right, I'll go. The experience working with PayPal has been amazing. Just seeing how much progression that we have made as a company to really care and foster the differences of the people that work with us. We knew that in order to serve, you know, customers, our customer base looks different. We had to look at inside, and we knew that the inside had to look different as well, so that we could, you know, correspond and correlate to the customers that we serve. So it has been an amazing experience. I know that PayPal truly cares for its employees with the different resources that they've made available to us, and there's more to come. So it's just been great.
And anyone else want to go? What is it like working for PayPal?
Yes, I'll answer that question. It's amazing. One of my favorite things about working for PayPal is the diversity. Not only do we have diversity here just in Omaha, but we're a global company serving
Mhm.
customers globally. So we get to work with people on different teams around the world. I mean, I have several different teammates that I work with daily that are in different countries, and we make it work. It's just amazing to see the different cultures and to learn from people and to be able to use that knowledge to help our customers as well.
That's amazing. Tamara?
Yes, I've been here over 20 years. There got to be a little bit I like about it, right? So, um, just seeing it evolve so much from 20 years ago to where we are at now, it's just mind-boggling. The 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 people that I work with, the management team, my group of employees that I lead, it's just always so welcoming, always so just amazing that this and the benefits, the things that PayPal is doing right now for Black people. After the George Floyd incident, we really stepped up, and I was just so proud of all the things that we are doing and that we are planning to do for Black businesses, for Black employees, for it's well, I know we're going to talk about that more later, but it's just my heart is full from the support that we receive from not only Amplify, but all of the employees receive. The support is phenomenal.
You
It's
know,
the work.
I'm fighting back tears as you are talking about PayPal, how your heart is full. And I can only say that I'm proud of an organization like PayPal. And I think I mentioned this to you guys. I used to be a PayPal employee.
Mhm.
I was with PayPal for 6 years, from 2000, if I'm not mistaken, 6 to 2012. And I mean, it's such an organization. And when Andrea mentioned that it's a global organization, yes, I was in the global department when I started. You hear all kind of languages. I spoke
Yeah.
French when I was there. I was on the phone, and we had, I mean, multiple languages. And as a matter of fact, when I started with the company. I'm originally and I'm still from Africa. I'm from Togo. And I just have a comment here. I mean, I'm fighting back tears right now. My parents and my brother are actually watching from Africa, like thousands of miles. And not just like
Awesome.
in the city, they went to the village. So from a remote, very remote area. That's my brother. He said, what
Hi.
Hi.
with mom and dad. So and they visited PayPal before. When I was working there, I mean they used to come to have lunch with me. So I'm right now fighting back tears, and we have another comment. So proud to know these ladies. Thank you so much.
Hi,
We have a
Shay.
lot of
Thanks.
people
Hi, Shay.
watching. We have so many comments, and as we have questions, comment, I'll make sure to project it on the camera. That way we can address them. Thank you, ladies, for being on the show.
Thank
Thank
So
you.
you.
you guys have said it when it comes to PayPal and minority, PayPal and diversity and inclusion. PayPal does such a good job. Tell me one experience or one example with COVID-19. What did PayPal do when it comes to minority-owned business?
So I can talk a little bit about what we've been doing lately. Our president and CEO, Dan Schulman, he took a stand. And what he did to help our community was donate $530 million total to go to support Black communities. And so we have 500 million that is going to support and strengthen the underrepresented and minority businesses. We've also got some grants that are going to Black-owned businesses. We're reinvesting in our diversity and inclusion programs, just like this, like Amplify, our university and high school recruiting, things like that. And we're also giving funds to the nonprofit community partners. So there's a lot of money that's going to be going back into the community and back into reinvesting into our employees as well to make a big difference.
Wow, that's impressive. Anyone else?
And I can address on the wellness part because, after specifically after George Floyd, a lot of us were not okay. I mean, we were not okay. I haven't cried so much in my life, and PayPal recognized that, and they gave employees the opportunity to take 2 weeks off with pay if they needed time to. There's no way you can come after witnessing something like that, come and expect to talk on the phone for 8 hours a day or whatever your job may entail. And I thought that was amazing because we had to have a lot of people take advantage of that because, again, we weren't okay. And PayPal recognized that and gave us that opportunity to take a step back and compose ourselves and make sure we were 100%, well, not 100% refreshed because I don't think we're still there yet, but
right.
give us that time we needed to, so we wouldn't have to come in and work after all that trauma. So that was one of the many things that I just thought was amazing that we did.
Yeah. And one thing that I thought was amazing was for the first time ever, we had Wellness Day. So it took place this year on Juneteenth because Juneteenth is celebrated here in the US. But PayPal's company said, hey, we're going to call this Wellness Day so that the entire company can, if they choose, take the day off with pay and reflect on the racial injustices and just, spend time with your family. And that for me was like, wow. It was just amazing.
Yes.
It is amazing. We have more comments coming in. Ashley, amazing to hear from you all. PayPal is amazing. I mean, I couldn't agree more. PayPal is indeed amazing. Come on, 2 weeks of pay. I don't, no comment on that, PayPal is such an amazing company to work
Absolutely.
for.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people connecting in Asia. Sam, I know he's a member of the African Diaspora. He works for PayPal. We have a lot of people. I want to take this time to give a shout out to Suzanne. Suzanne,
Yes.
you are watching. Hey, put a comment there. Go to the Afro Swag page. You can put a comment there, and I'll be able to see it from that page and project it to the screen. Thank you for watching, and you've been sharing. I saw you share on all pages.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks to Suzanne that we made this connection, and she's always there supporting this group. Thank you so much. Okay, so my next question, what is one defining moment in your lives being with PayPal? Susan is amazing. That's what she
Yes. I can give an example most recently. I mean, there's been a lot of defining moments, especially, being with PayPal over 17 years. I mean, we've come so far. Being, part of Amplify and being a co-lead would be one of them, but also being able to work with each other and our allies and being able to educate each other. I know there are some teammates, some allies that I work with that actually, after explaining to them things, they were inspired and they just didn't know kind of how we felt. And some of them said that they were inspired to donate and educate themselves, donate to, Black nonprofit businesses, support other Black businesses, things like that. And that is just amazing. Like, I don't think of myself as an inspiration to others, but I've had at least 2 people reach out and say that. And that's just amazing that the work I've been able to do, not thinking of myself in that way, is affecting others and their actions. So I love that.
Yes.
Wow. Anyone else? What was your defining moment? I know you may have a lot.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have a lot over 20 years, but I think one of my most recent accomplishments, I think, was becoming a leader at PayPal. At the time, we didn't have many leaders that looked like us. And to be promoted into leadership and to hear all of my coworkers say how proud they were of me and how, you know, they looked up to me, and being able to mentor different Amplify members. And it's just, again, like Andrea, I really didn't think of myself like somebody looks up to me. Somebody, but hey, I'm owning it. I'm proud. I'm super proud
Yes.
of that accomplishment, and PayPal is really stepping up and trying to get more diversity in the leadership, and I'm glad that I am a part of that, and that's my most recent proud PayPal moment.
You know, and that's something, before we get to you, Danny, that's something that a lot of organizations need to understand. When talking about diversity, when talking about inclusion, it's not just having one person in the leadership team and then take advantage of all opportunities, like when those photo ops, you know, yeah, we have a black person, or yes, she's the, no. When you have multiple, and they can be representative in numbers, and in when we talk about decision making, they're able to actually make decisions and be part of the leadership team. That's when we begin to talk about this diversity and inclusion. Danny, what was a defining moment for you?
Well, because there's lots, but one one of the most defining moments for me personally was obtaining my bachelor's from Bellevue University. So PayPal has a great partnership with Bellevue University. Bellevue actually used to come up to the campus, and you could take classes there. They're very flexible. So for me, it took me a while, but PayPal worked with me as far as like scheduling. Readjusted my schedule so that I could attend school, and then walking across the stage and then coming back to share that information with like my Amplify members, like, hey, I did this, you know, I have this in my life, I have this, I have that, I have this, but to know that you can do this. And I have quite a few people come back to me and ask me for, you know, just my thoughts on school. And I've had people actually sign up because of me making it through. I think that was the straw, I guess, that broke the camel's back. It gave them enough hope to go ahead and pursue their schooling as well. And that just made me so proud. Just like, wow, I did it, so you can too.
Wow, that's powerful. I did it, so you can too.
Yes.
I love that. So tell me, ladies, where does the name Amplify come from? Like, why that name?
Well,
Go
I
ahead.
know that part of the reason we selected Amplify is to amplify Black voices. We thought that was the perfect way to explain, you know, what Amplify is. It's to make sure our voices are heard and that we're part of the conversation.
Wow, that's amazing. So, what are you looking forward to when it comes to Amplify? Are there any future project that you would like to share with us?
Yes, I can speak on that. We are super excited. We are starting a professional development program where we will focus on things like resume writing, mentorship, interview prep. It's so much more, just to be able to mold our members, to be able to help them grow, and to be able to get to where they want to be. We also, I think, Cornelius, one of the comments that was made, he's helping lead that project. So we really like to have our members help us in any way possible. We're very busy. So yeah, there you are. Cornelius. So,
Hey, Cornelius.
any help that we can get with things like this is so helpful. So we're really excited about that. That's going to be pushing out. We're also partnering with Global Amplify, and we have some exciting initiatives coming up. Some of the work streams that are being formed, or committees are being formed. One of them is dealing with wellness, where we're going to have activities to support physical, mental, and financial wellness of Black employees. Another one is called the Black Talent Pipeline, where we will have activities to support hiring and retention of Black employees at all levels, up here and down here.
Wow.
Career development, where we'll have activities to support career progression of Black employees at all levels. In other words, internal equity and workplace environment, where we'll have activities to address racial and compensation inequity. And the last one was external equity and community outreach, where we will have activities to support community events and relief efforts for Black businesses and organizations. So that's being formed as we speak, and can't wait to dig in and see what we can do.
Yeah.
Those committees that are being formed.
And I can see here in Omaha, with the Omaha chapter, you've been involved with Heartland Hope Mission, um, GLG Community Garden, the Hope Center. Can you please tell us about how you guys were able to choose those organizations and what specifically you did with them?
Absolutely. Do you want to go,
I
Andrea?
I can start out with a couple of
Okay.
honestly, with Heartland Hope Mission, that was one of the places where we did several activities. We just kind of looked at some of the organizations that were helping people in the community and they needed some help. They're one of the organizations that gives food and clothing and items like that to people that need it right here in Omaha. And so we found them and we decided we wanted to help them out. So one of the things we did was we had a little fundraiser at PayPal and we brought in food and, sold some of our different
Our
sweets.
baked goods.
Yeah, we had a big sale. So we took that money and one of our sponsors, our PayPal executive sponsors, he actually doubled it. And then we also have a program where we can get any donations to nonprofits matched for PayPal employees. So we actually were able to get our money tripled to get to Heartland Hope Mission. So that was amazing. We were able to help support their initiatives. And then in addition, we also collected food and clothing and donated it ourselves. And as a third way to help them, we also went down as a team and we volunteered there one day to help give people the food and the clothing. So we were able to help them in 3 different ways. And it was a great experience. We love volunteering.
It really
That's
was.
amazing. That's amazing. So tell me, when you guys volunteer to go help outside of the PayPal campus, are those hours paid hours?
Yes, one of the great benefits of PayPal is full-time employees get like 8 hours of give time. You don't have to take it all in one span of 8 hours. You can split it up however you choose to, but that's just an amazing benefit that if you want to take time out instead of coming to work for 4 hours, you can go and volunteer and you know that you're going to still receive your full day's pay.
Yes.
We have a comment.
Suzanne.
Suzanne! And then we have another one. So Susan said, so proud to work alongside these amazing women. Your passion, your persistence, and how you show up with your authentic self inspires me. I'm grateful to you all. Thank you, Deborah, for the opportunity for our Omaha Amplify leaders to share just a small portion of all they enable. They are being humble. The leadership had literally taken us from a group named Amplify with a list of many things we wanted to do 2 years ago to a family of change makers who develop strategies to drive. Oh my God, Suzanne, thank you. And we have
Now she's
another
gonna make me cry.
comment
I was like,
from
oh,
Dan Goodwin.
oh,
Yes,
thank
I'm
you, Dan.
fighting back tears myself. Tamera, Andrea, Danielle have done an excellent job leading Amplify. Oh my God, so many
Oh,
praises, ladies.
Yes, thank
I
you.
can't handle it. Oh.
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
It's an honor, it's
And
a privilege to have you guys. You guys are celebrities, you know.
We are now.
yeah.
Okay, so we will take a quick break, and when we come back, we will actually talk about employees that have businesses. And then we'll end the show with the African diaspora represented at PayPal. Don't go away. Keep watching. Just 20 seconds. We'll be right back. Welcome
Oh,
back, everyone. You are watching Afro Swag Media and Magazine. We have our wonderful ladies from Amplify by PayPal, Tamera, Andrea, and Danny here. And before we went on break, we were talking about how diverse and inclusive PayPal is, as well as the African diaspora population represented at PayPal. Before we tackle that, let me show you just the cover page of the new edition, the summer edition of the magazine. It's out. Go to the website. We are featuring Dean here with Down syndrome. I mean, he's an amazing guy. Go read about him. And here we have Morista. Morista, she is exceptional. Go read about her. And ladies, I'll make sure I give you guys, I get you copies of the new
great.
magazine.
Thank
Great.
So
you.
Thank you.
PayPal is in the house.
Yes.
We
So
are.
tell me about some of the employees that actually own a business. How does PayPal allow them? Or tell me about them. What do you guys know about it?
All right. Well, we do have representation of different African countries within PayPal. I have within our own group of Amplify, we have members from like Togo, Ghana, and Kenya and Nigeria, just to name a few. And even one of our global Amplify leaders is from Ghana. So that's amazing, and the support that PayPal gives to employees, it's great because you can still have your business. And on Amplify, we have a website, and we have a collection of different employee owned businesses, so that we share with other members in our group, so that only that way we are making sure they get the recognition and the drive that they need.
What's the Amplify website address?
Oh,
That's our internal website.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It
I'm
is.
sorry. And I know PayPal, you guys have a huge population. Can you tell me about how many people do you have here in Omaha?
Like how many employees we have at
Yes.
Omaha?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Over
Wow.
2,000
2000, I believe.
total employees.
Total
Yes.
employees.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
So when you guys say it's internal, guys, do you guys understand why it's like a city?
Oh yeah.
I
Yes.
remember when I was working for PayPal, my life was I go to the gym there, and I have actually guests come in. We go to the cafeteria. we eat. I mean, it's amazing, right?
Yeah.
I miss the lake so much. I miss my
I
lake.
miss walking the lake. I do too.
Yes.
I
We
miss
would.
the video games.
Mhm.
I
Yes.
miss you guys.
Yeah, like hi, miss you, miss
Yeah.
you.
Everything's virtual now.
Yes,
So, like you guys said, there are so many different countries represented, African countries, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Togo. I'm from Togo.
yes,
And we have a lot of small business owners that work at PayPal as well. And in the upcoming weeks, we will be featuring them on this platform. We've been talking to a lot of them. And guys, stay connected. Stay connected.
yes.
Like this page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, stay connected. We have amazing things. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We're going to continue this partnership and collaboration with PayPal, and we are bringing like some of the African diaspora. They will tell you about what they're doing. We have more comments here. Suzanne, okay, about 2,200.
I
Thank
knew we were
you.
close.
Now we're
Okay,
200 off.
thank you,
Thank you,
Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Yeah,
I know
and
she does.
then
She
we
does.
have Wayne Ellison.
Hey,
It's
Hi,
Wayne.
Wayne.
impossible to quantify work and passion these ladies bring to leading Amplify for Omaha. I'm proud to know all of you, and I'm proud of you
Oh,
all and what you guys represent.
oh.
Thank you.
Trying to make us cry now.
I won't
Wow,
do it. I won't do it.
this is amazing, ladies.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Do
Thank
you
you.
guys want to add anything that we haven't talked about, or if you guys want to give a shout out to anyone, this is the time to do it.
I want to shout out Suzanne. I love you, lady. I just love
Yes.
you so much.
Yes.
You are so
Big
amazing.
Yeah, big shout out to Suzanne. She's a powerhouse. I don't know how you sleep, Suzanne, but anytime that anyone needs help, she doesn't bat an eye. She jumps in head first, and she does it in a way that makes you feel like you can do anything. So to
Yes.
have that kind of support is I don't even have the words for it. So thank you, Suzanne, for connecting Amplify with Deborah. I'm excited to see how our partnership can grow together. So
Yeah.
just thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. And thank you, Suzanne, for connecting us. And shout out to our amplifiers and our co-leads here in Omaha and globally as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I just want to give one more shout out to the Amplify steering committee. We have, well, the three of us, we are the co-leads, but of course, we can't run everything ourselves. So we have a very strong core team, which we call our steering committee, that we meet once a month, and they help bring some of these great ideas to life. And we could not be where we are without your support and your ideas. So thank you, Amplify Steering Committee.
Oh,
We have Janelle.
Danielle.
I know Janelle. Janelle and I. Woo! Oh, that's a t-shirt.
Yes.
I didn't even realize
Oh, yeah.
that. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you. Okay.
I laid on the
Next
back.
one
I was like,
is
who's gonna
Andrea.
turn around?
Oh, did you guys see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, these are
wow.
our
I love it. Thank you, Janelle. Janelle and I, we used to work in chargebacks
Yep.
back in the day. And then, another comment. We love you.
We love you back.
I love you too.
And then, y'all make my heart smile. It's not about me. This is about you. Thank you. And I'm here to connect where I can. Thank you. And Black Power. Yes.
All day, every day.
Yes.
All day, every day.
Yes.
Yes. Oh
And
my
that's what
God.
Amplify is to me. I get to be me, my
Yes.
hair, my lashes, my whatever. I bring my whole self
Unapologetically. Yeah.
Unapologetically,
Yes.
yes. That
I
is
love
why,
that.
yes.
I love that. Wow, you guys are very inspiring. It's amazing to have such an experience, going back, going to work every day happy and every day motivated. What a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
So, I think we've talked about everything we had on the agenda, unless I forgot. Oh, I would like to give a shout out to Tiffany. Tiffany, she is, I believe, in San Jose,
Yes.
Yes.
part of the communications team. I had the opportunity to talk to her this week. Tiffany, I don't know if you are watching. It was such a great moment to have to chat with you. Shout out to you. Thank you for allowing this. Let me see. I think we have, oh, that was the Black Power comment. Uh, ladies, it was such an honor to have you on my show today. I mean, we had great time. I was here just laughing, smiling, and having a good time with you. Thank you for telling us about you and representing PayPal today. And
Thank
thank you
you.
for the great work that Amplify is doing. Like I said, we will bring back the African diaspora, some of them that work at PayPal. We will bring some of them back here. And we have one last comment. Oh,
Oh, Tiffany.
there she is.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hey.
Yes, I'm watching. It was great speaking with you as well. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Well, we've come to the end of the show today. Thank you for watching, everyone that connected. It was such a great honor. Until next, bye bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for
you.
watching.